Hi there everyone, this is Soul Super 17 here, and let me get through this like usual. I do not own anything from Naruto, and I do not own any of the, Grim Reaper's philosophy, you know. I do not own none of the characters from Naruto, none of the names, anything to do with Naruto, basically, I don't own. And I don't even own this picture. So let me get through just a quick recap. Naruto is not affected by the Genjutsu. Gaara got stabbed by the Chidori on the shoulder by Sasuke, and he went crazy, seeing his blood for the very first time. So yeah. Mm, this video is gonna be really like a short one because of what's gonna happen. Because I have to free up some storage space, so this is gonna be like a 45-minute maybe one or to a 50-minute video. All right, everyone. Hope you guys understand that. Yeah. Naruto is not affected by the Genjutsu, so he sees what happened. He basically knows everyone else is asleep besides Sakura and Ino. Ino is not asleep, and Sakura's not asleep, but he does see Gaara starts to jump away, along with Kankuro and Tamari leaving with him, like going after him, and Sasuke's following him. He's basically saying, "Get back here! We're not done yet with our fight." And Sakura says, "I'm gonna go after Sasuke." So she does. Kakashi comes over to Naruto, basically asking him, can he make a lot of shadow clones just to give everyone basically the safety. He says, that's too easy. So he makes all the shadow clones he needs to. He gets everyone out. He even gets Neji and Hanata out of there safely. So yeah. But let's get over to the third Hokage while that was happening. He's seeing what is happening, and then he hears explosions, and then he sees the Kazekage of the Sand Village attacking the third Hokage. He says, "What's the meaning of this, Kazekage?" And then Orochimaru says his voice goes, oh, it's been such a long time, old man. And the Hokage is going like, it can't be Orochimaru. And Orochimaru reveals himself. He goes, yes, it's me. I just want to have a little chat and to try to kill you. Well, the killing you part depends on you. I just want to have my little chat. So, they just, they don't chat though, they just fight, like in canon. Naruto is, so while they're fighting, let's go back to Naruto and Ino and Kashi. And, so while, the Shadow Clones will notice that a couple of people were still awake that were ninjas. A lot of the Jonins were, but some Genins, like Shikamaru and just like two. It was just Shikamaru and Shino. So yeah, they're Kakashi saying like this. You three are gonna go after Sasuke and Sakura along with this little guy. So he summons out Paku. So basically, yeah, he's saying hi there to everyone. He just say hi. Paku sees Naruto and the girl right next to him. He says, okay, so who's gonna become why am I here?" So Kakashi explains it. He goes, all right, and then a sand ninja starts to try to attack all of them, try to stop them, but multiple Jonins come, and mm, like Rock Lee was there too, but he was under the Genjutsu. But let me tell you what Rock Lee saw what Naruto did. He was impressed by Naruto. He's saying he could beat Neji, so that means I'm gonna have to train a lot harder and become a lot stronger. So this way it would be so I can actually be of use to people. His determination has grown even bigger because of Naruto in this. And guys saw this, and he's thinking to himself, "It's good." So Naruto made Lee want to train even harder. That's good. So yeah. Um. So back to Naruto right now. Okay. Naruto tells Kakashi that he's gonna get out of here, and Kakashi says all right, and he even tells Shikamaru and Shino that just meet up near he'll catch up to them in the woods as quickly as possible. So they say, all right, Naruto, see you later. So they go to the woods. Naruto's taken, over to basically the mountain with all the faces of the Hokage. That's where everyone was evacuated to. And they all say, they all see Naruto and Ino. Like, some guys see him, and they're thinking, like, they saw like all these shadow clones like holding people, like, carrying them over to it. A lot of the ninjas are thanking them, and then like they even like are protecting all the people that are from other ninjas. So they see the real Naruto and Ino, and some like guys are just thinking, okay, we can never beat him. If only one guy is gonna try to like get them to break up, and that's gonna be like later on. Even though there's like some root ninjas and Donzo there too, even helping out with the shadow clones. He sees Naruto. He goes, Naruto, and he runs over. He goes, oh hey Donzo, and he goes, Naruto, I know you're never you don't feel much feelings, but come on, you have to be a little bit terrified by this. And Naruto's just thinking, yeah, I'm a little, but I'm not gonna show it. And he goes, oh, what? And then he looks over at Ino, and then he goes to himself, oh yeah, they're dating. And she looks scared. So okay. Donzo just tells Naruto that he knows about that Shadow Fusion Devour technique that he has, and whatever happens, please don't use it unless it's the last resort, because he figured out what Naruto would use it for. Naruto nods his head and says, "Of course I won't, Donzo." And let me give the appearance of Donzo. Pretend you see Donzo with no like stuff covering his eye, and he doesn't have like a bandages on his arm, around his arm and everything else. That's Donzo. He changed so much in my version, because he's the one who trained Naruto the Wind Bullet and the Wind Slash. So he can teach him like Naruto a couple of ways to use weapons like swords, chainsicles, and a spear. So yeah. So Naruto knows how to use these weapons, and he's very proficient in it, and that's why he can use it. Also, that was my fingers cracking. So he just basically taught Naruto how to use these weapons, and now he can use them when he's like changing the scythe into a different weapon. He can use them. So yeah. Also, he treats people more like people and less like tools. Just want to get that out of the way. Naruto then like tells that he's gonna go after them now. He basically hugs her, says he'll be back, don't worry. And then kisses him and says, "You better be back. If you don't, I'll never forgive you." Naruto looks at her and goes, "I know. I love you too." He kisses her on the forehead and it disappears. And Donzo says, "Aw, young love." And blushes and says, "Shut it." Because he knows about Ino. He knows about, like, because the third Hokage told him, and he met her. So he's just thinking to himself, they're still young, but they look so happy together. So, while Naruto's running, well, he's more like when he disappeared, he went on top of the building, and then he jumped off. And now Naruto lands on the ground, and all of a sudden, he's putting some of his dark chakra into his feet, and when he just starts running, he's becoming a blur. Multiple ninjas don't know what they're seeing. They're just seeing like what they see is, well, something being a blur, darkness is around it, and it's like it has red eyes. Naruto is being pissed. It's a little getting pissed off because these ninjas are attacking and he can't like help defend the village, but at least he has his shadow clones. So they're seeing a blur with red eyes, and some of them are afraid, so they like retreat just so they can get more, or because, or like they just don't know what it is, so they're just like retreating for now. Which surprised some of the Hidden Leaf Village ninjas. So yeah, Naruto, while doing that, he's like jumps right through one of the destroyed holes in from like outside, like from the snakes, and basically he's like only takes like maybe after he gets past the hole in the wall, he takes only like 15 minutes to get to Shikamaru and Shino and Paku. And then Shikamaru says, "Huh, didn't take you that long." He goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty quick." "How fast are you now?" Naruto goes, but chakra, I only put a little bit. I didn't put that much in. If I put a little bit more, I could probably been here in 10 minutes or 5. Shino goes, "Wow, that's impressive." So yeah. So after a couple of minutes of just jumping through the trees, Konkuro attacks. Shino said he'll take care of him. They leave him. And same thing happens in canon. Then to Tamari, where she has to face Sasuke and Sakura, but then Gaara leaves. She gets worried. She's about to jump, but then she sees Naruto, Shikamaru, and Paku. Then Sasuke and Sakura take the chance to get behind her and get to Gaara quicker. So Naruto and Shikamaru just starts facing Tamari. It's a little bit of troubles, but Shikamaru comes up with a plan saying he'll take care of her. Naruto go after them. Naruto doesn't want to, but he knows Shikamaru is right. So yeah, he's not arguing. He just goes along with Paku. So whatever happens in canon happens in between Shikamaru and Tamari in their fight. Same thing happens in this what if. So after a while of traveling through the trees, he says, "I'm almost there, you guys. Hold on." Sasuke is using the Chidori, and that pushes like the curse mark out, and his body is like in pain. That also causes the other side of the of Shikaku to take over at the other arm. So he then tries to attack Sasuke. Sakura gets in the way. He puts her on the tree and binding her, and he's about to then try to kill Sasuke. Naruto summons out the scythe, but instead of using the scythe, he used the bow staff, and he hits him. So yeah, he says, "Perfect timing, huh?" To Sasuke. Sasuke says, "You could have been here a little bit sooner," and Naruto listens and says, "Well, you're the one who left so quickly. It's hard to catch up when you have to face someone with a big giant fan trying to kill us." And Sasuke saying himself, "Oh yeah, my bad." You see Sakura, and then she looks at Gaara, and basically, Naruto doesn't like Sakura. And like in that way, he likes her as a friend, so he's thinking you're gonna freaking pay for hurting my friend. And he does give this explanation to Naruto about the sand will keep on crushing her. You have to kill me or defeat me. Then Naruto says, "Oh, well, I'll just make sure I knock you out or drain all your chakra. That'll be easy enough." Gaara's getting pissed off, so he throws some sand bullets at him. He blocks it with the staff by twirling around his fingers. And this goes on. Naruto summons out his Grim Reaper cloak to cover him. He then summons out a sword. He cuts some of the sand off of Gaara's arm. Then it regenerates. He then makes that disappear. He then summons out the spear. He tries to attack him long range. Gaara was able to use his tail because Gaara grew a tail to catch it, and so he's basically pushing Naruto back and forth. They're going at it. Gaara isn't using very much chakra, while Naruto is still having a lot of his. So he says, I had enough of this, I'm done playing around. Then Sasuke comes in and says, don't worry, I'll take care of him. Just go get Sakura out of here. And Naruto says, shut it, Sasuke, I got this. So he does multiple Shadow Clone jutsus, and Gaara is amazed by seeing all these Shadow Clones. He then says, well, now it's time to pull it out of my ninja handbook. And he does the 2K barrage, making Gaara get even anger and saying what he did in canon to summon out Shikaku fully. So he's in the full body Shikaku mode. Sasuke doesn't know what to do. So Naruto tries out multiple jutsus. He tries his water dragon. He does the electric, lightning style, lightning chains. He even did lightning style, lightning fox. Then lightning. The one technique I said that he can manipulate into a shape of anything. So he's then says lightning dragon. He does earth bullet. Well, earth style mud bullet. He does wind bullet and wind slash. So that's earth. Then he pulls out fire style fireball jutsu. Doesn't work. So he even does the combination moves. Fire style fireball jutsu, then wind style wind dragon. Then he summons out the lightning dragon, water dragon, then the wind dragon. But that they all attack at once, and this is trying to hit him in the stomach. This is only hit him in the stomach. It still doesn't do nothing. Naruto uses a lot of chakra while using that, and he's wondering how can he beat him. There's nothing he can do. He doesn't have the toad summoning because he never met Jiraiya in this one because, well, he was on a date with Ino. So he's thinking everyone's gonna Sakura's gonna die. Then Gaara says then after he takes care of them, he's gonna go to the Hidden Leaf Village and destroy it all. And then he thinks of Ino. So this is when Naruto does what he does. He does get instead of when he was in canon where Sasuke told him he'll take care of this, no, and then all that chakra goes around him. This is happening now. That's when it happens, and that's when he tells Sasuke whatever happens, don't worry about. He'll take care of everything. And then he's in his mindscape. He's saying we only have one chance. He the chakra is going around him still, and basically he'd be saying, yeah, we only got one chance to do this, kid. You ready? And Naruto says, we don't have a choice. We have to be ready or not. And Kibi just laughs, says, yeah. So Naruto jumps backwards, summons out his Siphon, his Mindscape, because he learned how to do it. And this is the only technique he can use in his Mindscape while with his Reaper technique. He slashes at the seal gates from the right corner, the upper right corner, to the lower left corner of the gate. And before he said it, he says, Reaper Art, Seal Destroyer. And then he slashes A few minutes pass, then Naruto just says, reap. And it just gets cut in half and just the seal is destroyed. Because of this, Kushina and the Minato are summoned. They see the gate. They see the Ninetales walking out. They don't know what's happening. They're freaking out. So they ask, "Why did you do that?" Like Kushina is right in front of the Ninetales, or in between the Ninetales and Naruto, and the fourth. Well, Minato is asking Naruto, "Why did he do that?" Naruto knows he's the fourth Hokage. He's saying, "Why are you here? Who's this red hair? Well, who's this lady with the beautiful red hair?" Which I'm gonna say because she never heard her son said that or knows her son that well. She does blush because she's a little bit because she is like surprised and happy for this, but it's just like a motherly way with that because she thinks well she's saying to herself in her head, he thinks his mother is beautiful. I'm happy to hear that. Um, Minato says, "I'm Minato not Kaze, the fourth Kage, and this is my wife Kushina Uzumaki." And then Naruto says, "Uzumaki, you're my mom, and then you're my dad." And they say yes. They the Nighttail Fox did stop. He walked out of the gate and stopped, and then he says, "Naruto, I should tell you what happened." So the Nighttail Fox explained what happened, and that he did try to kill him, and these two did save him by sacrificing themselves. Naruto doesn't really hold the Nighttail Fox like he's not mad about being attacked by the village, but I mean, he wanted to attack Naruto, but then like he was then controlled to also to attack, so he can't really blame him. He just says, "So that's why you kind of hate me a lot." And the Nighttail Fox says, "Yeah, but I got over it." He goes, "Why?" Naruto says, "Why?" to the QB, and he goes, "Because one, your attitude, and two, because of like a kid, you treat everyone the same, no matter how different they are." Naruto just grins and says, "Yep, there's no point in trying to treat someone else different." And then he even says, "You even try to be friends with me." He goes, "We're friends no matter what you say. You're inside of my freaking. You're still inside of me, so we're friends." He's like saying, like yelling at him, and Karama's just laughing and says, "Yeah, my name is Karama, then Naruto." And he goes, "All right then, Karama, let's do this." Before Naruto can even tap his foot in the ground to even do it, Kushina asks Naruto what he's gonna do. Even the even his father Minato, he basically explains to them about his Kekai Genkai, what happened. Kushina starts crying, hugging him, and he's like embracing the hug for a few minutes. Then he pushes her off, saying, "I gotta say more." And then he tells him about the technique he came up with, and it's called Soul Fusion Devour. I basically take the QB and me, basically like our chalk, basically we're becoming like one, and I get the appearance of him, but it may be him or maybe me. I don't know what will happen. We're gonna have to fight it out to see who's in control. So Minato is upset. He even asked him how did the village treat him. So he basically told them like everything. Then he even said about, "Oh, I have a girlfriend now. She's very kind, nice, and beautiful. I love her so much," and all that. And Kushina is happy to hear that he has a girlfriend at such a young age. And she does tell him just don't do anything to. Naruto says, I got it. Don't do that yet. Too young. I know." So he laughs along with Kushina and Minato. They say, "We're sorry we can't be around you this long." He said, "It's alright." He taps his foot, and then he says, "Reaper Art, Soul Fusion Devour." And the black but the dark chakra is going around Karama, then it goes around Naruto. And the real world, it's starting to like cover Naruto, but then because of all his dark chakra spinning around to a ball, it's been going so fast that it actually looks like a spear now. So like a ball that's around him. Like not Sasuke can't see what's going on, and in his mindscape, he and Kurama are covered, and everything goes dark. Naruto opens up his eyes, and they're in a black void. He doesn't know what's going on because it's the first time he ever used it. So Kurama is there floating with him. He says to himself, "What's gonna happen now? Are we gonna have to fight, or we're gonna have to like cooperate with one another?" Kurama just basically laughs, says, "I have a better idea." He turns himself into a chakra, and everything starts to show pieces of red in the black void. He doesn't understand, but then he realized what Kurama did. He turned himself into chakra. So that way Naruto will still be in control. And then he hears Kurama's voice saying, "You're still in the driver's seat, kid. Make sure you show this one-tail weakling who's boss." Basically, he's basically telling him to kick Shikaku's butt. And then Naruto says, "No, we'll do it." Then he hears laughter. Then, basically closes his eyes again. And the real world, the dark chakra that's floating all around him into like a sphere or ball like form disappears. His dark chakras that was covering him starting to disappear. And to Sasuke's surprise, Naruto looks different. He has, because the Soul Fusion Devour, it was a hint about the Soul Fusion. He had to say Soul Fusion Memory to only get the memories, but Soul Fusion also, depending on how much chakra he took from a person, say like a low amount, he can just get like their techniques. The bigger, like a medium-sized amount, he can get their technique and like their element and jutsu, what they can do. But also he gets to look like them a little bit, and that lasts for a period of time. And but the Soul Fusion Devour is that, but it's the Soul Fusion and then the Shadow Devour combined into one to make Soul Fusion Devour. So Naruto's gonna look like the Nine Tails. He's gonna have the nine tails and the ears, but his eyes are still gonna be blue. His hair is still gonna be white, but the ears on top of his head are gonna be white, like the fur will be white along with the tails. He can control the tails to basically go in and out of his body because it's just chakra. The ears are permanent though, so he's gonna stay that way, and he has a lot more chakra now. And Naruto won't. Naruto can go into QB form or the KCM mode right now if I want to, but no, I'm gonna have him like train it. And yeah, it's gonna be looking a lot way more different. The KCM ain't gonna be yellow. It's gonna be like more like a grayish color. So yeah. Um. Anyways, Sasuke sees the ears on Naruto. Naruto then makes a black hood cover his head, and then he even like Naruto even like pulls out the nine tails, and then he goes, "Huh, so this is what happens if I did this too with the Kurama." But then he puts away the nine tails, and then he looks over at Sasuke. Sasuke sees Naruto's blue eyes. It has a slit in it, and he's shocked because Naruto looks like he has some life in him now. His skin got a little bit look like it has a lot more color in it now, and he basically tells Sasuke that protect Sakura. I'm gonna take care of this. Naruto jumps up as high as he could with his chakra. He basically jumped forward so high enough, and then with his dark chakra, he doesn't have to touch the ground. He just starts pouring it out of his feet, and it's starting to take a shape and a form. Sasuke is seeing this. He sees the dark chakra, which is black, coming out of Naruto's feet, and there's some red in it, patches of red, and it takes shape. 9 tails, claws, 4 feet, even the head, and Naruto's right on top of the head, and he goes, "Let's do this, Karama." Naruto yells, and Karama says, "Let's do it. Yeah, Naruto." So basically, Garo did like save and kill everyone in the village before Naruto jumped, and Naruto just says, "Let's take him down before he can ever do something like that." But he does go into positive form. Shikaku takes control fully. So yeah, they're fighting Shikaku, and give me a minute, everyone. I gotta go check something. All right, everyone. Just wanted to let you guys know, I'm in the car with my mom, and we're like trying to, go get dinner. So guys can ignore like the car noises and the wind from the window being opened. So yeah. So just want to let you guys know that, because you're gonna hear my mom.
Mom, what?
Alright, sorry, just to let my mom know something. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. So Naruto freaking has the QB, or should I say Kurama, as a part of his freaking chakra. So basically he can make Kurama into a miniature form of the of him. He said a miniature form of the 9 tails to walk around with him and act like a pet. So yeah, Naruto and Kurama are fighting Shikaku for a while now, and basically let's go to the third Hokage and Orochimaru. What happens, like, with them, the fight goes like in canon, but Orochimaru is a little bit more like going easy on the third. He's even talking to him about like how the heck did Naruto Uzumaki become the way he is now, trying to ask some questions, get more details. He's been keeping an eye on Naruto, like even like writing down his research on him, just trying to figure him out. He knows about it's a Kekai Genkai that he has, and that is a very strange one, so he wants to know more. Naruto, it's just like everything he's just asking and talking about with third Hokage. So yeah, and basically the third Hokage is getting really mad. He doesn't know what to do, because he doesn't know if Orochimaru is going to try anything. And they've been in the barrier because of the Sound Ninja 4, so it's, and they haven't really gone too serious, nothing major happens the way it was in canon. So what happens in canon is not really happening now. So when they see that the Naruto made Kurama and Shikaku are fighting, the third Hokage is saying, "Naruto, what have you done?" And basically Orochimaru just stops fighting and says, "That boy is very interesting, to the point where I don't want to even fight you no more," which surprised the third Hokage. And the Sound Ninja 4, he says that he's gonna still plan what he does with Sasuke, but only a little bit different now. So he's basically going to try to stay alive as much as possible, just to see what Naruto can do in the future. If I want to go to Shippuden arcs, then yeah, which I probably won't. Probably only up to a certain point. So yeah, hopefully you guys can understand that. I'll have to change a lot of everything up in the Shippuden. So yeah. Also, I'm not really gonna start over on a new video because I'm already 30 something minutes in, so that's why I'm keeping it going while we're in the car. But yeah. So let's get back to Naruto and Shikaku's fight. Well, Naruto and Gaara's basically. Well, even though he's passed out. So Naruto is telling Kurama try to get close to him. He can throw some trees around. So Kurama's listening to him. He's doing it. Kurama's trying to get in close. But Naruto has a good idea because he saw what was happening with the shadow clones. The last one did it expired. Well, not expired. It got destroyed. So Naruto came up with the idea to summon out the ninja horde. He summons out a lot. He summons out basically 2,563 ninjas. That's not even the max. He realized he doesn't even know how much he can do. He just wanted to summon out a big giant army worth of them, and it's only a big group of people against a bigger group of people. The hand leaf versus the sound and sand ninjas. So he thinks that would be a good amount, and he thought he couldn't do it, but he did. He sees all the ninjas that he summoned has ropes, swords, kunais, and armor on. And he's wondering, okay, this is a little bit weird. One of them comes up to him and basically says to him, Lord Naruto, what shall we do? Which surprised Naruto. He says, you can speak now. And he goes, yes, we can. Because you have a lot more chakra now, and you have merged with Lord Kurama, basically. And so Naruto says, cool. So he gives them order to go back to the village and to help protect it, along with help out the third Hokage, and if he needs it. So they do. Some of them are basically just using the chakra the extra chakra that they are made of, and just running as fast as they can, along with some that are doing what Naruto's gonna do with the shadow jump or the shadow walk technique that he knows. And basically they are getting there really quickly. It only takes someone 10 minutes to get to the Hidden Leaf village, because that's how quickly some of them are moving. So let's go back to the Hidden Leaf, because it only takes some 10 minutes.
I think you made it.
Hold up, everyone. Alright, I just want to say this real quick. I do apologize for a lot of the pauses. I'm home now, so I'm not on the road. Got our dinner, and yeah. So Third Hokage did say, what has he done? Orochimaru stops by, said he's very interested in it, and he's gonna do what he had planned, but a little bit differently now. So yeah, back to it. Gaara, Naruto fighting. Shikaku throws a wind bullet, a couple, and Naito Fox dodges. Basically, he's moving so fast now that the Shikaku can't keep up, so he gets in close enough so that way Naruto can jump on top. But before he can get close, Shikaku throws a wind bullet, Naruto jumps off and summons out a scythe, and he just slashes down, sending him through. He even poured some of his chakra into the scythe, cutting right into the wind bullet, and he lands right back on to Kurama's head. So when they get close enough, Naruto jumps off, and does wake up Gaara, then by punching him, and then he gets back down. He does try to keep Naruto wrapped up with the sand, but like in canon though, he uses his dark chakra to cover around himself to make the flames, but it just looks like it's just dark flames going around him. So he does jump up and he's saying, "Will you just give up?" And he punches right through the sand. Couldn't catch Naruto's. They caught Naruto's body and arm, but so he put more chakra into his arm and then punched him, cracking Shikaku. You know. So that happens. Gaara used up all his chakra. The Kurama says, "Alright, kid, you can finish the rest from here." So he turns back into pure chakra that goes back into Naruto. He turns back to dark chakra, goes back into Naruto. And so they land on the trees. Naruto is not tired. Gaara is. Gaara jump, and Naruto punches him again. So Gaara falls to the ground. Naruto, falls through the trees, but then he lands. Gaara asks, "Why would you save them? What's the point in saving them?" He tells him he gives the talk no jutsu like he does in canon, but he says he has someone he cares about and loves so much that he's willing to put his life on the line for her, and if you try to take that away from him, he would destroy or kill him. Gaara, understands now. So, Tamari and Kankuro do come over to try to protect Gaara. They were saved, or not badly hurt as much. So yeah. Gaara says, "No more fighting, let's just go home." Naruto says, "Alright, see you around, Gaara. Just remember, no more killing, and try to get them not to hate you so much." Gaara says, "I will." Tamari whispers underneath her breath saying thank you, and they leave. He even said about how he had to become this way now, and Sasuke, let's just go to like Sasuke and Sakura after Shikaku fell and was destroyed. Sakura was basically catched by Sasuke. She was on a tree branch. Then Sasuke goes over to Naruto. He heard about what he was saying, how he had this beast inside of him, just like Gaara, and that he's been trying to get knowledge from the village, and that one actually stabbed him. His Kikkai Genkai was the reason why he survived. But he's been getting close with Kurama, which was the Nine Tails, and now he basically had to use a technique he called Soul Fusion Devour that allowed him to take the appearance of the Nine Tails. But turns out though he only gets the ears and the tails, and now he has all the chakra of Kurama. So yeah. When though Gaara, Kankuro, and Tamari leave, Sasuke comes out, and Naruto says, "So you heard everything?" Sasuke doesn't answer. He was like, "Alright, go ahead, say whatever you want, do whatever you want." But Sasuke just walks up to him real fast, and he thinks he's gonna get punched, but instead Sasuke just hugs him and starts crying, saying, "Why you never told me, you freaking idiot? Why, we're supposed to be best friends?" And Naruto just says, "I thought you would have hated me for having this much power, and you would have never want to be friends again." And Sasuke says, "It doesn't matter. I would have still been your friend if you just said it was sealed inside of you, like not by your, it wasn't like you didn't want it. It was forced onto you." Naruto starts crying a little. Says thanks. So, after Naruto is carrying Sakura, after a couple hours getting back to the village, because Naruto, Sasuke still, Naruto and Sasuke are tired. So when they get near to the village, a whole bunch of people are there. Orochimaru left without killing the third Hokage. Danzo's there and Ino's there. He tells Sasuke to grab Sakura and go. I mean, I need a few minutes. I thought I was ready for this, but I guess I wasn't. Naruto was mentally preparing himself. So, Kakashi's, getting over to Sasuke, and pa- Paku is, with him. So he says what happened and why is Naruto. So, but basically, Sasuke says he'll explain everything. So he waits for a few minutes. Naruto just starts walking down. He's getting every situation he can in his head, just so he won't be hurt by them or anything. Kakashi says Naruto what, and Naruto looks at him. He sees the slit in the eyes, and it's blue. It looks like he has life again. He even sees his skin has a lot more color in it. He's wondering what happened. So when they get to the gate, the third Hokage, Danzo, see him, and he takes off the hood. Well, or should I say, the hood starts disappearing because it was only made out of chakra from him. And he goes, "Oh, hi everyone." They see the ears, and the third Hokage said so. You had no choice in doing it. Naruto nods, yes. I had to use Soul Fusion Devour. And when the village goes, what's that? He says, it's just one of my Reaper arts that I can use, and only can use once. It's like my Soul Fusion that if I take a big amount of someone's chakra, like a medium-sized one, it only lasts for 2 hours, I can get their hair color and some of their appearance, basically their appearance, like the hair color, if they have like the Sharingan or Byakugan, I get that too, and I also get some of their jutsus, only for 2 hours. The Soul Fusion Devour is permanent, so the only way it will work is a large amount of chakra, and basically they all whisper the Nine Tails. And it says, yep, I have the appearance of the Nine Tails. Well, the ears and just the tails, and everything else is the same. Runs over and hugs him, saying, I'm glad you're okay. Everyone else are silent. And one of the villagers just asks, so you did it to save the village? He says, yep. Naruto just says, yep, it was the last resort I had. So they all start cheering for Naruto, and they all saying, thank you, Naruto. Thank you. Also, I did forget to mention, oh yeah, that's where I was at. The ninjas. Yeah, okay, so let's backtrack to they all saying thank you for sending those ninjas out, and all the 2,500 ninjas are on the wall, and around. They even say we successfully captured a lot of the sand ninjas and sound ninjas, and you know so yeah they. So let's go back to when they're coming through. So some sound ninjas and some sand ninjas are rustling in the bushes, and all of a sudden they see a whole bunch of ninjas coming out. Where saying, "For Lord Naruto, step the hill and leave," and they just start taking down ninjas left and right, capturing them, making sure they can't use any jutsus. They don't cut off any hands or stab them. They're just capturing them and beating with their fists, and basically they're taking people down like crazy. People are actually throwing explosives at paper bombs and everything else at them, and it's just not working. They're taking it down. They get into the Hidden Leaf Village too. Even more are coming. It's only about 500 of them are there, and even more are coming. They're going throughout the whole entire city. People are trying. Leaf don't know who they are, but they see they're taking down some of the freaking sound ninjas and sand ninjas. They're helping out. They ask, who are you and who are you working for? And they say, oh, we're working for Lord Naruto. And that's when some people know Naruto. They say, how? And he says, oh, they know about in the bingo book that he can summon out ninjas, and these are them. And then so basically they're helping out. They're taking out people, capturing them. So they have captives around 1,000 people that were captured, and a lot of them escaped. So yeah, they even went up to the mountain just to protect everyone. In there, they even came to the Kage when Orochimaru was just talking to him, and basically saying he's gonna leave. You know, basically that happened. Like they, even Haku and Zabuza were like helping out with like protecting him too, but they couldn't get in the gate in time. So, but these were just pure chakra ninjas, so they passed through the gate, and they were helping out with the village, and so yeah, they are amazed at what Naruto did. Everyone's happy, including the third, and Orochimaru. Like he tells, he's there. He's saying he's very impressed with him. Like he'll be there. So yeah. So at the gate. So let's go back to the gate. Donzo walks up to him saying, "I'm very happy with you, Naruto." He says, "Thanks, Donzo." And then he sees Orochimaru. He gets into a fighting stance, and Orochimaru just tells him, "Calm down." And he basically tells him that he's gonna be this. He's gonna leave the village, and he explained everything to the third Hokage about it, and that he killed the Kazekage and all that. So there won't be no war between the sand and the hidden leaf. And he's basically going to go back to the sound. But in due time, he will teach Sasuke how to control the curse mark. So, but he's not going to say when. He just says that he'll take him, and he says with an evil smile. But he's doing this to get Naruto to becoming stronger. So yeah, he leaves along with the Sound Ninja 4, and like Anbu were about to capture him too, but he left. Actually, darn it. And so, but the Hokage says we got much to rebuild, so let's get started. So there's like no funeral, nothing. The third Hokage, like Naruto, everyone's cheering for Naruto. Everyone's happy. Also, like they're just walking to the village. So, and they ask, "Oh, can we see what the tails?" And basically, he pulls out the tails, and every single girl in the village wants to freaking pet him now. Just want to freaking get to know him better. Like, and Ino's basically saying he's my freaking boyfriend. Mine. And Naruto feels like he just made the worst mistake of his life. And he's saying to himself, what did I get myself into? And Hanata is saying, I still think you're weaker than me. And inside her head, she's walking, while she's walking away saying, God, I want to pet one of those tails. So yeah, that's happening. He does. The third Hokage does say that he's gonna retire, but he wants to have one of his students, Tsunade or Jiraiya, to basically take over for him. Also, Zetsu did not know about Naruto, so yeah. They don't know about Naruto, what he has done. He never used the Nine-Tailed Fox's chakra, so they don't know he's the Nine-Tails, but they have a feeling. They just have some suspicions. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen with the Akatsuki. So he has Jiraiya to go look for Lady Tsunade, but he can take someone with him, so he's gonna take Naruto. So, but Jiraiya doesn't know who Naruto looks like, but the third Hokage tells him what he looks like now. He has white hair, he has ears, and he basically has a lot more color than what he did when he was paler. And then he was like, "That's Naruto." So the kid with the pale skin, the white hair was Naruto, even the lifeless eyes. And he goes, "Yes." It's I should have freaking told him and trained him. And the third Hokage said, "Don't be saying that. He has way more power now." So yeah, I gotta really eat because I got to work and go a little bit longer. So Naruto and Ino are basically at the house talking. Her father and mother are happy that Naruto saved the village, and they're thanking him so much. And Ino's just happy that he's okay, but she asks, "Is this really permanent?" About the soul with the ears and the tail. He goes, "Yeah." And then he naturally says, "Oh, also, I want you guys to meet someone." So he basically puts chakra into the ground, into his feet, and then it starts sliding over. No. He just taps his foot on the ground, and then the dark chakra goes onto the ground, and then he says Karama, and Karama comes out in a miniature Nine-Tail form. He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Meet everyone, everyone, meet." Kurama, and he's saying hello. So they have a little conversation about him and all that. Naruto gets a basically then like they're eating breakfast and this is happening. So he gets a knock on the door, or should I say they. He says, "I'll get it," and he goes open the door and it's Jiraiya. And he goes, oh, "Hello there, Naruto. My name is Jiraiya. I'm one of the legendary Sannin, the Toe Sage." And Ino's parents are saying, "Why is Jiraiya here?" And Kurama says, "Oh, that's Naruto's freaking godfather." And they're looking and go, "What?" And then Naruto says, "Oh, yeah. My mother was Kushina Uzumaki, and my father was Minato Namikaze." And then Ino's mother goes, and Ino's mother, father, and Ino herself is going like, "You're the fourth Hokage's son, and Kushina Uzumaki's son." He goes, "Yep. Why do you think my name is Uzumaki?" And they're like, "That explains it then." He goes, "Yeah." And so Jiraiya explains to them that he's going to take Naruto with him to go find Tsunade. And they say, "Okay." But Ino's saying, "I'm coming with." And Jiraiya says, "No, no." And then Naruto looks at him and goes, "She's coming with." And Jiraiya goes, "Why?" He goes, "That's my girlfriend. And it'd be nice for us to actually go out and not have to help out the village, rebuild a little bit." So, yeah. And Jiraiya's thinking, he has a girlfriend? Come on. I haven't been on a date in forever. So yeah, it's all right then, kid. Bring your girlfriend with and get ready to pack. So that happens. So Ino's excited. Naruto is saying this is gonna be fun. Kurama's just saying be careful. There's probably some people after you because of the power that you have now. Naruto says, "All right, we'll take care of that when that we cross that bridge." He has a smile. Ino's saying, "I'm gonna go get packed right away." And that's where I'm going to leave this video off, everyone. I do want to apologize for how short this video is, not an hour like I usually have done. But because I ran out of storage last time, I want to, not run out of storage because I want to make the next video. And also, I'm going to have him train Naruto, and it's going to go like a little bit quicker because I'm going to make him learn the Rasengan, then even get the summoning jutsu. So yeah. What's gonna happen too? I'm gonna have Naruto be able to manipulate the Rasengan to be like the Rasen Shuriken really quickly. Well, I meant like a somewhat of a Rasen Shuriken, just differently. All right, it's gonna be like fire around. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the Rasen Shuriken basically. I may have him get that early. So yeah. Also, really do want to apologize again that I'm not for all the interruptions or I have paused the video. I do apologize for all that. Please. And these videos are gonna be sent out tomorrow. Today's Friday. I'm gonna make another video when I get done from work because I gotta eat, and when I get back, I just want to relax. So please understand that. But anyways, I hope you all have a nice night, day, wherever you are watching this. If you guys want to like, comment, subscribe, it's up to you guys. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If it was way too fast and you guys couldn't understand it where I was going, I'm sorry. If you guys will want me to redo this video, I will. Alright? But no matter what, Naruto, I'm going to make Naruto get the features of the Ninetales. Oh yeah, actually let me just explain it. He has his white hair, he has the ears, the tails. He can make his nails grow bigger, including his teeth. So, yeah, he looks like a lot more. I'm gonna like say in the next video what he really looks like. Alright? But like I said, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Wherever you are, like, comment, subscribe. You guys have a nice night, nice day. And hopefully you did like what I did with the Soul Fusion Devour with Kurama. Also, when I first made it, when I realized I ran out of space, I put a lot more detail in it. I was going for an hour, like maybe 6 minutes or something. And I couldn't do it. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to make this just an hour long video. Really, I'm sorry. All right then. See you guys in the next video. Bye.